Part of what I said a while ago about things that's here that needs to be done, we have major infrastructure problems. That's got to be addressed now. I got a phone call today. It's here. But one thing I learned going around this time that I hadn't learned the other two times. Part of it's because we're all getting older. You know, when you go up to somebody's house and you knock on the door and you talk to them, and especially if it's an older person, in particular, there's two people that come to mind. I'm not going to call any names, but I was talking to this one gentleman, and he said, you know, he said, we talked for probably 45 minutes, and I'll stay all day. It don't make any difference. I mean, I'm going to try to get around everywhere if I don't, but I don't. But anyway, he said, you know, I sit here sometime and I spend 3 weeks and never open my mouth to anybody. Nobody ever comes around, nobody ever, you know, there's just nobody here to talk to. We need to address that. You know, this is our town, and we've let all that go. Another lady that I talked to, we had talked probably 15 minutes or so. She busts out crying. Same thing. Nobody to talk to. Just home alone. Her husband's passed away. Nobody's there. We need to address that. And I agree with Virginia about the kids. You know, we sit here and we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on these buildings. And we as a community won't even stand up and give our kids a place to play. You know, I said a lot of y'all sitting here that was here when I was little. You know, we used to go to the park. Even though it was run by Greenwood Mills, we had somewhere to go. We played ping pong. We played pole ball. They used to carry us to the Y. You know, we want our kids to stay out of trouble, but yet we're not willing to stand up and help them get there. We can't let that, that's got to stop.